Great.
The girls are getting ready. They are lining up, and this is the Open Ironwoman final. For those who are joining us, we are at the 2019 Queensland State Championships at Broadbeach.
They're just with a check starter at the moment, so it looks pretty even. No one doing the real creep. Oh, now they start to move a little bit now. We're going to look for some fast starts out from the middle of the field, I reckon, between Hayley Cox and I'm trying to look. I thought I spotted
Danny McKenzie, Tian Raymond, great ski paddlers. It looks like they are out in the lead
and
there.
Tian Raymond, that was the one I was looking for. I spotted the cap, but I wasn't sure if she's in it.
She has improved out of sight, moved back to the Sunshine Coast, Alexander Headlands, and she's had a great season. But it looks like Georgia Miller again. She is ski paddling so well today. Oh. She is out ahead of Danielle McKenzie, so both Northcliffe competitors, and Maddie Dunn looked like she might sneak out on the right side.
Yeah, and Emma Dick as well. It looked like it was off to a fast start, and it is. It's Emma Dick from Mermaid Beach, so one of the local girls, only a couple of kilometres down the road, and she would have
had a great start. A lot of these girls here, so we're looking at Mermaid, Northcliffe, Kurrawa, Surfers Paradise. They all train on the same stretch of beach here that shares the same stretch as Broadbeach. So these girls know these conditions back to front. Although the conditions seem to change day in, day out, we have even noticed from yesterday and this morning that the conditions are changed. But it is all Emma Dick. Emma Dick is leading from Danielle McKenzie and then back to Georgia Miller. And then we see, who is that? We have Kurrawa cap there.
Baywild and Snedden, maybe.
Yes, it looks like Baywild and Snedden. Maddie Dunn is tucked in a little bit further behind. Courtney Hancock is also in behind. So these girls will be looking to make their move in the run leg, board and swim. But at the moment, it is Danny McKenzie that has pulled up into the lead behind Georgia Miller. These girls are looking strong.
Yeah, there's no real surprises there to see Danielle McKenzie and Georgia Miller at the front. And this would be one of your events that you would have targeted for this carnival if you'd been healthy. And how do you think you would attack these conditions if you're out there and it's your foot on the line?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is one of my favourite races. I would love to be out there. It's taken a bit of a different step sitting in the commentary box, but I would want to be up the front, not necessarily leading to begin with, but you want to put yourself in a really good position because it is so hard to catch up when you are behind. Yeah,
absolutely. And you see these girls, some of them do like to just almost shadow, a bit like Peter Pan with his shadow, and just try and stick within it, that you're not making your move, because then you're relying on other people to do the work. But Danielle McKenzie's really putting the hammer down right here and really trying to get herself a little bit of space heading into another strong discipline for her, which is the board.
That's right. And we saw the boys when they raced around, the run leg took it out of them so much. It's such a taxing leg. And as Bevy mentioned before, it's not just swim, board, ski. It's swim, board, ski and run. And today the run plays a huge part in this race. And it looks like we have a bit of a runner. It's a little bit deceiving depending on the view that we get here, though.
Yeah, it does look like, and then you look back out to sea, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot, but Danielle McKenzie's going to get a little lift. But the girls have just spread right across the ocean there, right across the screen, and they're looking for the best run in. But Danielle McKenzie, doesn't that look beautiful here at Broadbeach? The water crystal clear, and we've had a cracking day for the weather we've had forecast. We've absolutely struck gold with
Danielle McKenzie is on a runner, and it looks like we have Courtney Hancock just in behind her in that runner behind. It might have a double up. And from the Kurrawa club,
yeah, Baywild and Snedden, I think it is.
Bay or Ali Britton?
Could be Ali Britton.
They're moving, they're changing skis all the time, and it's hard from the clear vision. But the wave behind those girls, there are quite a few on it. They want to hold this. There's three slews.
Oh, Maddie Dunn out of the ski.
Georgia Miller and Tian Raymond. That is a big hit from those three girls, because those three girls are top contenders in this race. But it looks like it is Danny McKenzie jumping off from Ali Britton.
Yeah.
Ali will be loving these long runs. She is such a good runner. I see her fly past Miami often.
And that's right. She'll smash this down like a chocky break of milk, and
she'll just be eating this up. And while she might not be going as hard now, because she is well conditioned to the run leg, she won't be puffing as much going in. However, Danny McKenzie is fit as can be at the moment, so she will be getting on the board, and she'll be one to beat.
Also one of our strong runners as well. Did the AFLW talent scouting, and I think she was pretty close to getting a little Gold Coast Suns contract, and part of that being the 2 kilometre trial. She was one of the top athletes in that talent scouting. So all the skills and surf life saving just transferring over.
Yeah, D-Mac, she's tough. She loves her AFL. She plays AFL over winter and then surf life saving in summer. And She has taken the lead now from actually Courtney Hancock is coming up into second, and Ali Britton has had a bit of a tricky get out through the break there. And then we have Lana Rodgers coming up into fourth place. So look out for Lana. Lana has a great swim leg on her, and she will be fighting to catch up to those other girls.
Absolutely, but right now the danger is Courtney Hancock. She is one of our best swimmers in this field, and she's a past Australian surf race champion. So give her a chance right here, and she's going to take it. And Danielle McKenzie, we know, can swim, but it's not her strongest. Her strongest is her ski and board.
Yeah. So Danielle will be looking to get ahead, and look at how far she's gotten ahead now. So this will be in her game plan. She would have spoken to Floody, and it's actually interesting because Floody chats to all these girls before the race. She's coaching all the girls from Northcliffe, but each of them will have a little bit of a different game plan depending on their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, that's correct. And Danielle McKenzie just gets to that one there. She's first. So she's got 4 or 5 board lengths on Courtney Hancock, her club training partner. And those girls, they're not working together at all in this, and nor should they. This is an individual race, and
this is it.
Clubmates versus clubmates, and they go to war, don't they? There's no enemies, there's no friends lost here.
That's right. Straight after this race, we'll head to the Taplin where they will be teammates, but at the moment it is each for their own. And Danielle McKenzie will be looking to extend her lead on Courtney Hancock. Courtney is a renowned swimmer.
Absolutely. Courtney, like we said before, a past Australian champion, and one that can probably take it to Lani Palliser, who is an absolute superstar in that swim leg. But
that's right.
It's Danielle McKenzie right now. She's led off the beach for the ski. She's now making every post to win it. She's at the Northcliffe Club now, but originally from New Zealand, and part of that New Zealand international team as well that competed at the World Cup in Adelaide earlier this year.
That's right, and they're on the way in now. It's great drone footage that we see, but Lana Rodgers has been the big mover in this board race. She's laying down, but she has gone and passed Ali Britton and actually come up to the back of Courtney Hancock. So she is fit and she wants this. Lana seems to do really well when the conditions are flat. She knows how to work hard, and she knows what you need to put in to win a race.
Yeah,
she's the current Australian Ironwoman title holder.
And these conditions are probably pretty similar to what we've had in Perth the last couple of years when we've raced over there. So
they're looking behind. Danny's going to try and pick this one up. She's going to put in all the effort now, because if she picks this up, she goes into the swim well ahead, and that will be exactly what she was wanting.
Yeah, she would have wanted this. This would have been the game plan for Danielle McKenzie. Get off on the ski well, put the effort in the board, and then just hold on for dear life as best as they can. But two very strong swimmers chasing her down, Courtney Hancock and Lana Rodgers.
Oxygen now, and Courtney Hancock and Lana Rodgers are coming in on a wave behind, so not far behind. Courtney and Lana are both excellent swimmers, so they will be not necessarily working together, but going their absolute hardest to try and catch Danny. And Danny is up, Danny is running, Danny is trying to put as far as she can on these other girls.
Absolutely. She's going to work hard through transition. And our 4th and 5th just getting up at the moment. You see Emma Dick and Ali Britton. Ali Britton went the bank, and she's run all the way in, and Emma Dick has paddled. So
she loves a run.
Oh, she's really trying to lengthen those run legs out, as you see the girls doing it as well. Some of them choosing the bank, and some of them going in the on the runners there. So I'd be definitely paddling it out. And we see Lana Rodgers and Courtney Hancock side by side, stride by stride, and they're chasing down Danielle McKenzie with Emma Dick just in tow.
And they are all heading towards the bank. So the bank is where the sand is its most shallow, and they want to be able to run as far as they can. It is more taxing, but you are faster when you run than when you swim. And it looks like Courtney's gone straight out, and Danny has gone more towards the north, and it almost looks like they've nearly caught Danny straight through the break. So I don't know which one's going to pay off, or which.
Well, Danny just seems like
the best.
Danny seems like she's already in swimming, and if we look just straight level with her is Courtney Hancock level, and we're going to throw down a tie on the beach. He's got a closer view. It looks like we haven't got Ty this time round, so we might try and get him later, but it's Courtney Hancock and Danielle McKenzie right now. Danielle McKenzie to the left of your screen, and Courtney Hancock to the right. The two girls from Northcliffe, and right through the middle as well, Lana Rodgers with Emma Dick right on her feet. Danielle McKenzie, though, looks like she's just got the advantage at this stage. Or is that Courtney Hancock? I think it's Courtney Hancock, actually, that's...
over on the left.
Yeah, on
no,
the left-hand side.
Danny McKenzie. Danny McKenzie went out on the left, and then Courtney's just sitting in behind.
Sitting in behind Emma Dick there. She's lost the club cap, but the blue cap there is Emma Dick of Mermaid Beach.
It looks like Danny has just gone the wrong way. Danny is heading to Nope, she's seen it now.
Yeah,
so that's tricky when it gets a little bit choppy. So as we saw earlier this morning, it was glassy, smooth. You can just have a little look up and you know exactly where you are. But as soon as it gets a little bit choppy, it's hard to see. And you don't want to be spending your energy with your head up looking around. You want to be spending your energy swimming. But you need to know where you're going.
Well, that's right. And Danielle McKenzie, she's going to hit the can now. She had to readjust a couple of times, and she's going to hit the can right now. But Lana Rodgers right on her feet, Australian Ironwoman champion.
And Danny will be doing her best to hold this lead. She will be giving it everything she's got. She will be burning. Danny has done so many races this weekend. She's been in double skis. She's been in single skis. She's done a lot, but so has Lana Rodgers. So all these girls, they've got their different specialties. They all come together for the iron, but they have done their other events before this. And looks like Courtney Hancock is in third, just on Lana Rodgers' feet. But Lana looks strong.
Oh, she looks very strong. But Danielle McKenzie not giving it up at this stage, and she's got herself just in front, about half a body length over Lana Rodgers, and she gets to turn for home first. And we can tell from our previous races earlier today that if you can turn for home with maybe the lacquer swell and a lacquer size, it doesn't really open the door for too many waves to come over the top. So
No.
you've got to give yourself the best chance of being there into the wave zone first to try and get your own wave and avoid that run at the beach, because I think the last thing they want to do is have a sprint finish to tap this one off.
That's exactly right. Now, as you can see from this drone footage, as soon as they turn that last can, they are turning to their right, so heading north. The reason why they are doing this is so that they can hit the beach right on the bank. They want to be able to stand up before all the others, and they want to be able to run and sprint to that line.
Yeah, Lana Rodgers right now pulled up on Danielle McKenzie. So Danielle McKenzie fighting on very strong, and look at Courtney Hancock move as well. Courtney Hancock at the moment swimming fastest out of the three girls, but Lana Rodgers got her nose just in front here.
She's taking the lead, and Danny is trying to sit on her shoulder, but she almost is a little bit far off to get that best of the wash. No, she's right on there. You can see from the drone footage. So it's Lana Rodgers, Danielle McKenzie, Courtney Hancock, and Emma Dick in fourth. This is going to be a really tight finish.
Oh, this is going to be very, very tight. And I don't think there's anyone that can come from too far back from behind these four girls, but Courtney Hancock looks like she's just getting herself up onto the side wash here of Lana Rodgers. She's the one making the most most of this swim leg on the way in.
So last year it was Courtney Hancock first, Lana Rodgers second. And so it's these two girls in contention for the win again, and they will be giving it everything. These girls all want the Queensland State Ironwoman title.
Danielle McKenzie right in the mix there as well. Emma Dick has a look at that one there, but just can't get over the top. And it looks like maybe Baywood and Snedden as well, making her way through this swim leg just about 5-10 metres off. She's absolutely flying right now, the young girl from Kurrawa, and she's getting herself in contention. But Lana Rodgers,
she just looks strong, doesn't she? Courtney came up to her side, and then Lana just keeps going.
Wave here, wave chance for these girls. Can they get over the top? Lana Rodgers in the best position. Oh, just misses that one.
They're all looking around because they want to put themselves in the best spot, and this is a wave. 4 of them will be on it.
Emma Dick pulls down the front of that.
McKenzie. Lana is not going to wait for a wave. She's going to try and run, and will this pay off? Will she be too tired?
I think she's played off. I think she's backed herself here, and she's got up and run, but now she's on heavy legs, and the rest of the girls are chasing hard. Courtney Hancock. Lana Rodgers just doing enough right now to stay in front and keep her nose in front.
This is going to be a tough finish. They're running through a gutter. Danielle McKenzie.
Danielle McKenzie now comes hard for Lana Rodgers. Lana Rodgers has a second gear. She turns it on now. She explodes off the turning flag, and she's going to take out this 2019 Queensland Ironwoman title just in front of Danielle McKenzie of Northcliffe and Courtney Hancock in third spot.
Lana Rodgers takes the tape, has the last sprint finish, and you could tell how tired they were, how much effort, and look at the pain on her face. She has done it. Lana Rodgers, ladies and gentlemen, is your current Australian Ironwoman champion, and we're down to tie on the beach.
Here we are down the finish line with our Queensland State Ironwoman champion, Lana Rodgers. What about that finish?
Yeah, the legs were really, really stinging, and I didn't choose the bank on the other two legs. Decided to go the bank on the swim, running faster than getting stuck in dead water. So it worked out. Stung, but it worked out.
I tell you what worked out for you was to get your legs up and start waiting on that last swim leg. A lot of the other competitors stopped the wait for the wave, and you basically back yourself to a gold medal.
Yeah, the last few weeks we've been really working at Noosa, getting some flat water sessions in. It's always low there, so we've been working at that a lot. So putting the last few finishing touches before Aussies. Yeah, happy with that, and looking forward to Aussies.
We talk about Aussies because you are the reigning Australian Ironwoman champion as well. But obviously to win Aussies, and obviously world titles are involved there as well. But what's it mean to win a Queensland State Ironwoman championship?
So much. I think I made my first Open Ironwoman final last year, so and I got second in that, and I improved on that again this year. So yeah, really happy with that outcome.
And you mentioned earlier in an interview that we had today was about you've got a big program that's preparing you for the Aussie titles as well. Now to cap it off with a win, obviously in the Ironwoman, it shows you've got a very strong base leading into 3-4 days of Aussie competition here, right here at Broadbeach as well.
Yeah, for sure. So we get a little bit of a hit out before everybody else, which is really a big bonus. And then I'll use the Shannon Eckstein next weekend to have another training kind of hit out, especially with the girls, and make my way back to Noosa for another week, and then come back down here for Broadbeach. So yeah, do little things a little bit different this year, but I'm not complaining about it one bit.
I wouldn't be complaining either. And your performance today was unstoppable, was outstanding. But you as an individual, you put the hard work in, but obviously there's a lot of people that assist you as well in getting to where you are today. Coaches, parents, you want to have a bit of a shout out to thank a few people?
Yeah, I think my team that backs me every day. I know I've had a hard few weeks. So Darren, Noosa Club, our club president Ross Fisher, handler Charlene Kelly, she's also our ski coach at Noosa Heads, and I guess my friends and family. Thank you so much.
Well, there you have it, our Queensland Ironwoman champion for 2019, Lana Rodgers. Well done.